So there might be a lot of people that are wondering why I continue to shine a light on what I refer to as the black supremacy, the racist black supremacist cult known as the Hebrew Israelites, the black Hebrew Israelites. And just for some background information for those of you guys that are new to the party, my platform has consistently been built around the topic of black culture and what I believe to be the problems of black culture. This would include situations where the irresponsible approach to relationships, dating, the bringing children into the world, bringing bastards into the world, and we're gonna put a highlighter on that. Okay, I've been focused on the gang violence, the senseless acts of violence that go on in the black community between each other. And we don't have to talk about what the white man does because we do enough of it to each other, right? Okay, I've been talking about the culture in general, the culture, what you promote, what you stand behind, who you choose to follow, and what that says about us as a people. And I've talked about our representation and how we promote ourselves and how we represent ourselves to the world because it matters because we're because of where we are. Okay? I preach. You know what I mean. I really do preach against being a victim about anything. So that's number one. Let's be clear. I am not a teacher, scholar, or educator. So for people that are under some misconception that I'm coming from the approach of, oh, I'm trying to gain followers in order to get people to believe what I want them to believe. No, you're wrong. I'm actually the opposite of that. That's not why I do what I do. My goal is to highlight and have conversations that spark conversations and make people think. I don't want you to sit there and take my word as gospel. Look it up yourself. You'll see. The internet is free. You have access to the same information that I or anybody else over here is trying to pretend to be. So let's be honest. We're not finna sit here and just try to pretend like, oh, I'm sitting here acting like I'm some kind of scholar or anything like that. Okay. So let's just dispel that silly narrative right there, okay? Two, as I've shown you guys, I can get more views talking about anything else. I don't have to rely on having conversations about this stupid cult to get views. I'm having conversations about this stupid cult because they're going around spreading fake gospel, sitting there and corrupting the community, and they're holding people back. Nothing that they're talking about is going to progress the black community or get the black community to advance from where it is right now. It's not doing that. It's not productive. Just using Titus 3 alone. Just Titus 3 alone, you literally can dispel their entire movement. What do they say to you? First thing they say to you, what's your nationality? Do you believe in white supremacy? Or are you oppressed? That's what cults do. They prey on victims. So when I say that these people are a cult of Satan, these people are the church of Satan operating and doing the devil's work, that's the truth. That's what it is. They misrepresent the Bible. I just played a video yesterday of these idiots on one channel where they were talking about where they talking about Jesus called a white lady a dog. First of all, Canaanites weren't white, idiot. Second of all, second of all, Jesus wasn't talking about it in that context. And it's like crazy that you have to have such elementary remedial conversations with these idiots because that's the only way that they can understand. And that's what they're doing. They're contorting and twisting the Bible so that the only people that can actually understand and comprehend what's going on are these idiots that are being manipulated by it. The only people that fall for this stuff are these idiots with no purpose and no hope. You praying on people that live and listen to them talk. They will tell you themselves. The abused, the oppressed, the victims. The people that feel like the world is against them. Then you twist the scripture and manipulate it in order to make them seem special. You can't say that Christianity does that. Christianity's goal is for everybody to feel special. You take the spirituality side of it and then look at how Christians behave and act in the world, and then look at how Hebrew Israelites behave and act in the world, and you tell me which one is more productive for society. You tell me which one is more productive for society when you got these idiots and these losers that don't got nothing to do but sit around and talk about white supremacy and talk about the white man who lives in their head rent free. These people are losers. When you really listen to them and let them talk, let them explain themselves, a majority of them are losers. I'm not saying all of them are losers. I'm saying the ones that aren't losers are preying on the ones that are. Let them talk. You let them tell on themselves. With their childish jokes, they immature. They're like at the end of the day, it's just pathetic. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. These people are sad. They're racist. And then they use the Bible and twist it to try to justify it. You're no different. Like I say, like I've been saying, you guys are no different than the slave masters and the KKK members who use racism to justify the egregious things that they did. You guys are just too pathetic to be able to do it. You know what I mean? Let's just be real. Let's just be real. Y'all are saying it yourself. Y'all are teaching to damaged people. But you can't teach those people how to get out of their damaged situation. You rather just tell them, oh, just obey the laws, and get out on the street and dress like a Power Ranger and yell and yell at the top of your lungs Bible verses and argue and call the white man the Esau and the Edomite. And then that's just the stupidest thing in itself. Because first of all, Esau would not be white, you idiot. Esau wouldn't be white. Edomites aren't white. You're stupid. You're literally stupid. Jacob and Esau were twins. It says that Esau came out first, and then Jacob came out holding onto the heel of his brother. You're stupid. You're literally stupid. And that's not an ad hominem attack. I'm dispelling your argument and then calling you stupid. That's not an ad hominem attack, but that's all you guys do. Let's just be real. That's all you guys do in Bible hopscotch. It's a fact. You people are pathetic. You're pathetic cult members. You're doing the devil's work. And I'm just gonna be honest. You guys need help. You really need help. You really need help because the truth of the matter is you're losers. You're a loser. You're a group of losers who have built their cult on oppression and being oppressed and victims. I don't even know where to start most of the time. There's so many groups of y'all that believe so many different things. Y'all cultists are insane. You're insane. No different than Waco. You're no different than any of those other crazy, obnoxious organizations. And at the end of the day, You're doing the devil's work, because if you mislead people and misrepresent Jesus, you downgrade Jesus. You misrepresent his work. Then at the end of the day, you guys are doing the devil's work. That's a fact.